You're both aware that this woman appears to be a very powerful being of the Fae. Because you don't know how long I've been there.
It's not like being a plant.
That's creepy.
Yeah. It's been watching us.
Did you go into the jacuzzi room?
I could have been the jacuzzi.
Are you saying we've all been inside you?
Maybe.
What did I just walk in?
Why are you cooking for?
I don't feast on blood, you racist!
We'll go and see Lawrence.
Okay.
Tomorrow's no
Can
good.
we report an incident and have him come see us tomorrow or we see him tomorrow to discuss it? Or
Yeah.
We have blood.
The three of you are effectively detained.
Can we have a coffee?
Yes, they bring you really disappointing black sugarless coffee.
Well, that's really
disappointing.
disappointing.
Do you have any biscuits?
No.
One of us ring that lock.
One of us rings Lawrence.
One of us rings
Do we have
lock.
his number?
We're bound to have his number.
One of us rings that
I'm
lock
reasonably
and
sure
asks
you.
for Lawrence's number.
I'm pretty
Just
sure you
ring
can wait
him.
till
There was
tomorrow.
blood everywhere. He'll want to know.
Yes.
We'll investigate
Put
that
him on
now.
the phone.
Can you not yell at the police officer,
You
please?
didn't bring us biscuits.
Suddenly a tree falls into the biscuits.
And you're having disappointing coffee and no biscuits because you brandished blood in a police station.
Okay, maybe shaking a tub of blood at him was not.
What have we learned?
Yeah. Don't
Right.
shake your blood at officers.
Yeah.
What kind of service is this?
We
We
came
came to
to-
help the public.
We came to report a crime. You're treating us like criminals.
We've taken your
Do you
information.
have a suggestion box?
Yeah, it's called the shredder.
Oh, I was going to suggest better coffee, but...
Well, if you're not going to help us, then find us someone who is.
Okay, well if you just wait right here in our waiting room.
Your waiting room looks suspiciously like a cell.
It does, doesn't it?
You might want to stop angering the police.
Should we just go? We'll come back tomorrow.
You better be here then.
Just finish all your paperwork first and we'll deal with it tomorrow.
Should we file it in the shredder?
In no one cares department.
Yeah.
We can file it somewhere else that you might not like.
You've really done a good job of keeping this police person...
He has no biscuits.
I have anger management issues.
Get up into the smart team.
Canlings, both of you roll a rapport check. Either of you have rapport on your skills.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you're not going home tonight. You've been dragged down with them.
Shall I?
Kind of guessed that.
Yeah.
Shall I burn our way out? Shall I just burn down the
Look,
entire station?
You've caused enough problems as it is.
There's only one bed in this cell.
Yeah.
Can we not have separate cells?
Oh, I'm sorry, our rooms aren't good enough for you.
Slightly better than chocolate.
A fourth person is put into your cell, which is this topless bodybuilder type with King tattooed across his shoulder blades.
What's the
Well,
king
now
mean?
where are we
Subject.
going to sleep?
Well, there's three of us, one of him.
Good point. He's quite big. I could just burn him.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't start a fire at the police station.
We can't get out.
Good
We will all be
Okay, yeah.
toast.
They're going to let us out tomorrow. If you set a fire, they're not going to ever let us out, alright?
Yeah. Oi, mate, what do you do?
I like to cuddle.
So does Hank. What a coincidence!
You would, wouldn't you?
Feel safe in his arms. Have somewhere to sleep.
I'm not sure I can feel safe anywhere around
Steve.
here.
Roll a first impressions check. So that's less than 2. Do you have rapport as a skill?
Are we all going to go cuddle check?
Oh, look at that!
No,
it
I
was
don't.
a 3.
You don't. I think you're cuddling too.
Didn't we put you sent in jail on our first session?
You know what?
We're
I sort of
record.
did. Roll the dice, see how bad your night went.
From the scale of slept well to losing your last virginity.
1. Okay, nothing major happened, just a lot of spooning that didn't lead to forking.
Some uncomfortable feelings down below.
Comfortable, but not altogether unfamiliar for you. You've been an apprentice for a very long time.
Are you suggesting how a wizard sleeps his way to the magical top?
I have no idea how a wizard would get to
So
the magical
that's
top.
what they use their wands for.
About half an hour after you call up the taxi rolls up. Jake, go ahead, be a taxi driver.
What's your name?
Don't even go there.
Just being friendly. What's your name, buddy?
Drive. I call you drive.
Oh,
Don't
you
call me
can
drive.
Drive? Can't drive.
No, don't call me drive.
Can't drive.
Can we just not talk for the duration of this entire trip?
I'll not talk if I not pay.
We'll have a conversation.
What, you're going to make it fall in love with me?
I'm still here.
You think I'm not a good looking vampire?
I feel like we should leave this conversation here. Look, it's
I
been
feel
a long night,
I feel that when we
okay?
should get out and we should continue this conversation.
I swear to God, someone pissed in the back of my taxi, okay? Yeah, guess which one of you sitting in it? Look, let's just
Is it
let's
you?
just get
Is it
this
you? Are
thing
you
sorted.
sitting in it? Why are you in the back with us, Drive? Get in the fucking front! To the morgue! Fucking...
Look, it's been a long fucking night. Give me the fucking
You're
taxi.
sitting in
Get the fuck
this!
out of my taxi!
Don't give me shit, boy. You're sitting in urine. Probably your own.
There wasn't a toilet nearby. I need that cash. I have 3 kids to feed at home.
Well, then
and my
I fall
wife
off.
left me several years ago.
I'm not surprised. You keep sitting in piss. We have no money. You're sick of us, but won't let us leave. You're lonely, aren't you?
A little bit.
You all sort of stumble out of this taxi.
well, he was pleasant.
Fucker!
You guys wake up in the police station.
How did you sleep?
Better than I thought I would, to be honest with you, but still not amazing.
At least you got a bed. Yeah, the floor's really hard.
Not the only thing.
I could do the disappointing coffee.
Do you reckon they've got biscuits?
Let's not start that
You
again.
bang the door. Guards!
Yes?
We want to get out. Can we go now? Thank you for the stay. It was
I thought we were going to
quite
ask for a coffee.
Thanks for the nap. But
I love that logic.
We're
I've
done.
had enough for jail. If you wouldn't mind, I'm done now.
And if you don't want to provide us with that, we can at least have a disappointing coffee, or a slightly less disappointing coffee.
And a biscuit. We'll take it soggy.
It's just getting weird.
You get bundled into a room with a considerable amount of forms. More forms than you feel is particularly necessary for the current situation.
I've got an
Punishment or
idea.
something.
I'll set fire to a bit
No.
of paper. I'll get to the sprinklers, and the fire alarm will go off. The sprinklers will come on, and then have to evacuate everyone from the building, and then we can leg it. Well, you start on the paperwork. I'll start the fire.
We'll each do our own things and see who survives.
I'm gonna activate one of your aspects. By giving you this, I can remind you of your aspect that wizards are flammable.
Wait, what?
You'll live.
What do you mean?
There's a sprinkler system.
You've got a big pile of paperwork here and you want to set me on fire?
I don't want to do the paperwork.
You're still aiming at me.
You're the flammable one.
He's shown you up by doing the paperwork when you've just been doing drawings, and so that's made your anger flare up a bit. And you're like, wait a second, paper burns up quite quickly. Wizards, they'd burn a bit longer. Taxi shows up at the front door. Is it Drive, Jake?
Yes, it is.
It is Drive. Okay. Drive!
Hey, buddy.
I think you remembered us.
Would any of you like to attempt a rapport roll to end the argument and just be allowed to leave the police station as you were about to be?
Oh.
You got -2.
Oh.
Someone's spending the night.
Well, you're all together.
Damn it, Hank! You just dragged this down with you now.
Hank, you essentially you tried to be really nice to the guy. Somehow, in his original language, you called his mother something incredibly inappropriate. English wasn't even this guy's first language, and you don't even know what you said. But it did not go well.
Guys, what just happened?
This guy has issues. Serious issues. Yeah,
We should tell
he
Lawrence.
needs to be in the hospital rather than the police
So-
station.
You were all in sort of like an area where you were going to be allowed to leave pretty much then and there. But now you've all found yourself handcuffed to the chairs you were sat on, and the guys just walked off and left you there.
Well, that went well. Why didn't you just stand in the street and set yourself on fire? that will attract attention. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, and then shout for Tony.
We should have gone after them.
It's about time you used a tactic that the police often use. How to find the gangsters.
Okay, right, hang on.
Tony! With an eye!
I was half expecting a
People seem to be running away.
Yeah. Lots of people are just running away. Lots of people are running into each other. There's Coldplay playing in the background. So far, we've decided that you two are spending some time in a jacuzzi, and you two are just going around every restaurant and saying, "Is there a mob boss? No, mob boss anywhere."
It's like the police station. I've got, oh, they'll be fine.
We've got some blood for a mob boss.
Well, to be fair, we've never had to look for a mob boss. We're a little new to this investigation. This is why we were the B team.
Oh, because we went on shouting the name of our target, alerting them.
Why have they not sent someone to pick us up yet to silence us?
Well,
We know what you've done, Tony.
Yes, let's anger the mob boss.
She's probably concerned about two psychopaths, one of whom apparently combusts the will. The Human fucking Torch is after the mob boss.
Two psychopaths who appear to be incredibly racist.
And smell.
And both of you smelling faintly of sewer.
That is true. If she's keeping an eye on this director, you have crawled out of the sewer, shouted her name, gone into every shop you can find, and then set yourself on fire. All to fuck all avail.
Yeah, and she's not finding us suspicious. She's not sending men after
Well,
us.
no, she probably isn't finding
I
suspicious
fucking-
so much as amusing. She's leaning out a window going,
Stupid cunts. Yeah, you just give it away. Look at people hanging out of windows.
Huh. Like Juliet. Juliet, do you know Tony?
Do you have any aspects that would help you here?
I've got contacts. Oh my god, do you use them?
You've already used Google.
Let's head to the morgue. Let's get some segways.
No, but you do that. I have a horse.
Are you going to ride your horse?
Yeah. It's my other I may as well ride manned up.
Should we ride sort of three abreast or one behind the other?
Where have you found these segways?
We stole them from the back of wherever.
If you want to steal
Now who doesn't fucking know us?
if you want to steal them from the back of Weatherfawkes, you can attempt to make a steal check.
Burglary.
Who has burglary?
Me.
Well, you probably should have rolled the fucking dice then.
6, 6, 4 and 2. Let me see.
That's +1 on your burglary.
I've got discipline, survival, stealth, alertness, athletics, and
Do you have burglary?
No, I do.
No.
Right, so I'm gonna vote.
Right.
So you've got a hairpin stuck in
What's
a
your
lock.
burglary on?
Ooh, I've
Ooh.
got 3 6s and a 4, and my burglary's on 1.
Just on 4.
+3, so that's 4. Okay, you stole 2 segways.
You don't think I'm going to attempt it him?
Okay, you go, this you said, great.
Are you gonna double up with someone? You've got three options.
I'll use squirrel form on the handlebar.
With a teeny tiny helmet.
Like fucking E.T.
Future E.T. Where squirrel on it.
This is my first transformation as a squirrel. I'm going to do it in bloody style.
To the moon!
Squeaky squeak!
Okay, so the first use of a spectral horse and the first rare transformation into a squirrel was for the drive between Weatherfawkes and the morgue.
On segways, thank you.
And the
On
first
second.
successful theft as well.
Yeah. Best session yet.
And you're segueing over to the morgue.
Let's go a helicopter bit still. It's a horse in front and behind. Beside, I like to think.
What is that?
Squirrel sounds.
Oh, yes. We need a neigh.
you love what this campaign has gone.
It's exactly what you expect.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. It's like I just read it in a Dresden Files book. Jim Butcher wrote about the moment that the two members of the agency stole segways, popped a squirrel on the handlebars of one, whilst the vampire rode his spectral horse brother down the street towards the morgue to go speak to Hades to ask him to do him a favour.
That's my favourite book.
I require 20 minutes and then I'm a fox.
20 minutes?
Well,
Wow.
last one was kind of stressful, okay?
Are you on the edge of her alley?
Well, if you're done with images of her getting off,
I'm the image of someone sexually arousing themselves to the hatred of a squirrel.
fucking squirrel.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my
Happy to
god.
help from you.
Gonna be great for fucking long.
You're welcome, internet.
As everyone sorts of get into position, if we have a sexual innuendo counter, it's not numbers high enough.
They don't need to go any higher than 69, it's fine.
Sort of, you know.
Who added boobs?
Is she now naked?
You forgot the nipples.
Suddenly,
It could be cold.
suddenly, Ari pops back into fox form. Is that where you want to be when you turn back?
I'll get back to the office.
You found a towel.
No, we'll wander the streets in a towel, that's fair enough.
I see a kid with a bicycle. I'm just going to go and take his bike off him. Rose is lost somewhere in Uppersborough. The van spotted her and she sounds a bit
She
nash.
said she was going to rob a bicycle off some poor innocent child. So,
Oh, of course she is.
So it's an image of you with your knees by your ears going,
Some kids.
I'm trying to get a picture kind of like I imagined it.
He essentially stole a child's pink tricycle.
With
Stabilizers and baskets.
with things on the wheel. Spoke
Thought it was a
spoke
chance.
to
Little
it.
tassels.
Yeah.
From inside the basket. The handle's going to be melted, you're so pissed off.
Stupid fucking bike. Why can't they have had a cool bike, Ken? Yeah, there you go. Do you guys have a look on this? Fucking
Lucky.
tricycle.
Do you just torch the tricycle?
Well, yeah, as you just went, your hand is all.
No!
Would you like a drink?
Throw the tricycle across the bar.
Squid Boy is not immune.
Hey!
Deal with it, Squidders! I had to ride that fucking thing!
It's okay though, yeah? Apart from maybe emotionally disturbed that you stole their tricycle.
You left him alive in
I was
one
thinking
piece.
if any of these
The
were
kid is
available.
alive. I had a word with the kid about the tricycle, about how
How much
embarrassing it was for me to have to ride this. And we didn't have to ride it.
Nope.
I can imagine at that I could go, this bike is a disgrace, give it to me.
Fucking tassels! We need to knock out the cameras. Who can do that?
The only person capable of hexing cameras is the wizard.
Then that's your job. You've got to do it.
How am I going to do that without anyone noticing though?
You might want to take off your robe.
Yes, streak. They'll never know.
Horrible again!
They will see that robe coming!
You would
If he takes it off, you'll see other things coming. Don't worry.
Naked.
So you've given
It's a
him
coat.
the robe,
A wizard should be
and then
naked
you
in
plan
a
to
robe.
take away the robe as you plan to set a building on fire.
You better run bloody fast.
You've created a much bigger fire than you were intending to, and you're in a vent, a metal vent in the ceiling.
This is not what's supposed to happen.
The fire alarm goes off, but it appears that whoever had tried to keep up the sprinklers hasn't done a particularly good job, and it just dust comes out of the sprinklers.
Seriously, Council, you are just like the police officers. They didn't have they either. Like, wet a tea towel, close the door behind me, put a tea towel across the gap at the bottom of the door so that maybe people won't notice for a little while.
You look out and you can see a room that's on fire.
I'm going back in the vent.
In the enclosed metal vent.
Should have seen the smoke, really, shouldn't I?
You could run really fast. Galloping.
Is there
Scribble
no...
parkour!
would you like to attempt a parkour check? See if you can jump on various items to get out of the flaming room.
Can she have like a +1 if, as she jumps, she goes parkour, parkour?
What? Are we going squirrel parkour?
We are going squirrel
Squirrel
parkour.
parkour! What's your -4?
That's a hell of a
You
lot
broke
of
even.
parkours,
So
parkours,
three.
you've got to say.
Sorry.
So 4, that's great yes, you did great parkour. You parkoured, you actually had to break through one of those reinforced windows at the top of the doors, and you left a squirrel-sized hole in the window as you went through, and you've just now landed in a corridor.
Is it like a star-shaped squirrel shape?
Actually, it was more like this, you know, Mario jumping shape.
Stick the landing on his edge.
You know, and you're really disappointed that no one was there to see it, because no one will believe it happened.
Hi, I'm new here. I'm Jazz.
Okay, roll rapport.
-1.
Okay, so you're at poor rapport.
Damn it.
What are you wearing?
Like
Were you not?
my hat, my burnt coat, black combat trousers and
Cool.
stuff like boots
So,
and like.
The equivalent of what they'd expect from a homeless person is just come up saying, "Hi, I'm new here," and offer to shake the hand of the person who you're aware is getting rid of all of the homeless people. You get the equivalent of a piercing, scathing look, and you realise that you may have made an error.
Do you think that's a real fire or just a drill?
Roll another rapport check, see how well that
Quick,
goes down.
touch their faces and run away!
-1.
-1. That's not going well for you. She sort of like looks over to a couple of the goons and nods in your direction.
Slap her face.
Call her a rude bitch and just...
Well, you could be a bit more helpful. It's my first day here. There's no need to be such a bitch.
Okay, she says several words to the goons and they reach for their pockets.
I'm gonna grab her on the throat.
You're gonna in front of a group of lots and
yeah,
lots
that
of
might
people.
not be a good thing.
Sorry, how much did you love your
How long
job?
does it take me to charge my magic up?
Are you gonna attempt to cast a spell?
I might need to in a moment. Can I cause some sort of fireball or something as a distraction? Or something fireworky or loud?
Fire bubble returns.
Fireball returns!
Right, in which case, let's see, you need to roll a conviction check. How powerful do you want this fire burst to be?
It needs to be distracting. It
Okay.
doesn't need to kill
So it's
anybody. or
probably
anything
going to
like
be
that.
it's probably going to be 2 shifts of power then. So as long as you get better than -2 on the dice, you're fine.
-2.
You've gathered magical energy, but you haven't gathered enough to govern the shifts of how you wanted. So you managed to get 1 shift, and you can either take mental damage, or you can give me the other shift of magic to do what I want with.
Oh jeez, that sounds dangerous. But fun. You can have the shift of magic.
Now you need to roll discipline, so that needs to be again more than 2. That's -1, so that's 3. Okay then, cool. So you kept yourself
That was
under
it.
control, and again you need to beat 2.
Yeah, so I'm on 3 for that rather than 4. Oh my god, what kind of rolls am I
Wow.
getting today? Wow!
Okay then,
Go back
so
to the other dice. I think we should go back to the other dice.
okay, so you didn't get fire.
Oh, what did I get?
You've now sent a bolt of
Steam?
lightning
Oh.
that's forked in 2 different directions.
Oh.
You can aim where one of the 2 directions of lightning goes.
Directly across the front of the goons.
Directly across the front of the goons, okay. The other bolt of lightning hits a lamppost above this group of people, and sort of like it's melted a rather large portion of the metal, and it's now bending down towards the group, and it's not long about to drop on this entire group of people.
This has gone so well.
Time for another spell.
Everybody run the hell away!
You've got a split second to decide what to do now, because everyone's just distracted by lightning, and this piece of lamp is about to fall.
I've grabbed her hand.
Roll.
Kidnap check?
You have alertness. Okay. I'm going to say you need at least good alertness, which would be +3 to grab her that quickly.
-2.
You got -2. Okay.
Shove her out the way.
You're stood there. You have forgotten what's going on. You're sort of like, I was about to do something. What was I about to do? Cool. And you're gonna have to dodge this rather large falling piece of metal.
Another
So
row.
that's athletics.
+3.
You sort of like do a front flip and just completely dodge this
You're
falling
Indiana
piece of land.
Jones.
Yeah.
The sorceress also jumps back at the same time. Had she been cursed with bad luck, it might have actually landed on her. She looks directly over at you, having seen a giant bolt of lightning appear from you.
Or cheat.
Run!
I'm gonna run!
You're gonna run. Okay, roll an athletics check to run
Oh,
away.
God.
Do you trip over your road?
You may well trip over a giant purple robe that you're wearing. At least you're inconspicuous.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do.
Is that -2? Is that -4?
No,
No,
it's-
it's
that's
100
that's
plus.
-2.
I thought that was -3 for a second. All of those minus. Okay, so you got -2. What's your athletics?
I have none.
Yeah. You've got your giant purple robe tangled in your own legs, and you sort of twisted and somehow did a spin and then landed on the floor. You quite badly skinned your knee.
Oh.
The goons have pulled out Uzis now and are staring at you pretty.
I'm surprised we're not being pointed at with Uzis, to be
Guys,
honest with you.
look,
We can be if you want to get involved.
there's no need for the complete overreaction. I mean,
What do you think?
Uzis! I mean, how small are your dicks?
They flick the safeties off.
What sort of rapport check would I have to stop this from happening?
You want? Okay.
97.
I have
No,
to sit in this house.
I'm not even kicking that. This would have to be epic. They've
Can
just.
I just go and
she's-
set them on fire?
Jazz has just accused them all of having small dicks.
Can I use deceit to get us out of this at all?
Again, it would have to be some sort of epic level
Okay.
deceit.
Can I just go and
Okay.
set them on fire?
You're not quite outside yet. You still
Can I
got to
not
move
just
out of the
turn into
building.
a fox and fly at somebody's face?
Can
to
I,
confuse
before you do
them?
anything that involves that, can I just try and deceive our way out of this? Wait. Don't need to do this. Put them down. Why are you doing this? What is wrong? Why are they guns in the street?
They're now aiming at you as well as the two others. You fire a geyser of lukewarm water.
It'll do!
You've given everyone in the entire situation a reasonably nice shower.
Don't you all feel sparkly now?
Right, the goons are distracted. Run through them.
Except you. You ran into the middle of the explosion
Oh,
and you went for a hug.
But your robe's not flammable.
It's a good thing she's not using fire.
Oh.
It's just sort of mystical nastiness. You bend over and just vomit up because you've been struck by dark, horrible, gruesome magic.
Okay,
And that's
does anybody have a pendant to put it
particularly
into?
unpleasant.
Oh, can I please have 5 sorcerers? Fuck yeah, I got a 5 in might.
What do you pick her up, you spin her, and as she was gonna land on her head, sort of like almost as if she's in a gyroscope, she's just righted again. You could try and steal another car. If you had someone with burglary with you, you could hotwire it if they could steal it, but you'd have
Look who
to
happened
get
to
them to.
escape.
Yeah.
2 of burglary.
You realise, hang on a second, I can burgle this car by smashing the window. You've found a Mini Cooper to steal. You're going to
We're
attempt
not
to
gonna get
hotwire it. And on the lights.
I have a weapon of 1. No, still 1.
Cool. You've actually turned on the hazard lights. There's now nice big blinking yellow lights as well. Oh god, you're worse than the cleric. You're all sort of like woken up fairly early in the morning by a banging on the door.
Oh god. Fuck off! I'm not opening it.
No.
I'll
You
probably
open the
get
door.
stabbed in the face.
You see a slim woman in a 3-piece suit.
Oh. Who is it?
To her.
No.
Tell her to fuck off!
You recognise her as someone who was nearby that night.
Tony?
Who are you?
We'll find out next week.
Dun dun
Dun,
dun.
You head down into the sewers. You know the sort of general area that you found Lowell last time. Does someone want to roll a check to make sure that you can actually find her this time? -1. And what's your investigation?
None. That is a -3.
Oh, why?
You're
Um,
up, Squizzer.
Well, the thing is, you went down into the sewers to follow them because they knew where they were going.
Wow.
And so,
It's starting to reflect real life a lot,
for
isn't
the
it?
time being, you're lost.
So, play 18 when we solve the case. And it's an exclamation mark as well. We mean business.
That's awfully optimistic.
No one else. We're going to be in a room burning the fuck down, corpses everywhere, blasting the A-Team theme because we've done something good.
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
Goddamn heroes.
We saved the city.
High fives all round.
Picking up corpses and fighting.
Yeah.
You guys have gone to Little Italy to go and find some materials to make a cloak with.
To the material shop.
Underway!
Do an investigation check to see if you can find an appropriate material shop. Between the two of you, you have 3. You find a material shop, but it's sort of quite high-end, you know, sort of silks, velvets, that kind of thing.
You
Don't
go to
think we can afford
telekinesis
this.
style magic. Like hover and lift.
Not really.
Right, top window, lightning. Distraction, steel run.
Don't you
I
want to
didn't
go in
think
and
that
make
we-
sure the
I didn't
fabric's
think that we
matched?
were resorting to
And
burglary.
you guys aren't sort of bad.
We're
you know?
skint though. Desperate times, we need a robe. Otherwise, this entire outing was just wasted. I won't have that.
Should we ask whoever's at the counter if they've got anything more affordable? Or more
Oh,
affordable?
more affordable than nothing. We have no money. Do we have money? I don't think we have money.
Can we do a money check?
Yeah, resources.
Plus 1.
Plus 3.
Ah, so 4.
Cool, yeah, you have some money. You
How
probably
much?
don't have enough to buy a robe made of silk.
We don't need a robe maker, so we just need a robe's worth of silk.
You don't have that much money.
Mhm.
You ask about the guys behind the counter, and they sort of like, they're pretty snooty, they look down their noses at you, and they essentially say something to the extent that you can have the offcuts, and they bring up this sort of like bag of off-cut material.
Little they know, we're planning a multicoloured cloak. The fools!
And you start sewing together this robe.
Yep.
You could try and imbue magical properties into this
I
robe.
was thinking this. What do you think would be handy as a magical property for a robe to have?
Glows in the dark. If he did imbue it with something that protected from like physical objects, would it just cover him or could it extend to the party?
Just cover him.
It would be just.
So we would get
Could
a
I,
new
could I
robe.
do...
Right, we're gonna make you a wedding dress style robe with all cower under it when there's projectiles.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if you do some sort of pose, it heals you, or whatever's in sort of...
Who's magic?
Yeah,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah. Let the dice decide.
I just over it.
Okay, sure, yeah. Right, this is going to be, because it's not sort of
Who's
like...
the magic?
What you're doing isn't very stressful and it's not sort of like in the moment, I'm just going to say law.
You should like have it go horribly wrong and then you
And-
become like
Let's see.
sort of
Shine the buff.
like really desirable by a
Actual
certain group of people.
So you got 5, which is superb. Okay then, so it is healing.
Can it also make him irresistible to anyone over the age of 60?
It slowly heals you
That'd
while
be the
you
best
break dance
voice
wearing it.
power.
Okay.
But it does lure
Hang on,
beavers
hang on.
towards you.
Let me put my cougar coat on.
The break dancing was the...
The break dancer is what lures the beavers.
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
So yeah, it'll slowly sort of like heal away stress and physical damage for as long as you're breakdancing in this coat.
And when you wear it, you automatically have the ability to break dance?
No, absolutely not.
Question. When he does this, can we make him do it IRL?
No.
Can he stand there and break dance to
I will
heal?
genuinely injure myself.
It depends how long. It depends how bad the injury is. You know?
What if we need
Not
healing? Can we...
other people. Can he just heal?
Well, if he puts
If you
that
put the
coat on other
cloak on.
people and
Oh,
they
okay.
break dance,
And then we break dance.
but it won't work as well because it's designed for him.
Not like each go
But
into
it
the
has to be break
circle.
dancing for everyone. We don't each
How
get a
am I
specific
going to break
movement.
dance with a busted
You're not getting
up
healed, it's
rib?
fine.
That's
Would we
the
all have to
difficulty.
break dance or would it be a different move?
The
for each
break,
person
the
wearing
break dance is the trigger.
Oh no, other people wear the rope. He has to do the break dance.
It's all injuring ourselves, but it's going, it's happened again.
Punched another wall.
Or someone's just like, ow!
Big boss fight. And finally, the fuck is he doing? Screw like Guardians. Only real men break.
I'm healing myself. You what? Shut up. Watch, cut my hand, healed.
While I dance, your wounds can't hurt me. Do it, dancing away the pain.
Does it work on emotional pain? Absolutely not.
I'm dead inside.
Like Homer dancing away my home.
I was thinking of that.
You find that it doesn't actually create a bolt of lightning. Somehow what your wand creates is liquid lightning that sort of like splashes out onto the floor. You've managed to create a sort of sparkling liquid that acts like lightning, but is in fact liquid.
Oops.
It's shot out forwards, yes.
Okay.
I don't see what's so funny about him shooting his lightning into the cave.
That's wand.
Yeah, exactly.
Those prostitutes are going to have such a good time.
The cameras, that's so out of context.
Explain to the camera what you mean.
The prostitutes, where are you hiding them?
We'll do it in a caption, it'll be fine.
I'm gonna cry.
For the
See
internet,
further episode.
for the internet audience, we plan to take a trip to Amsterdam, hire prostitutes, and take them out for a really fun date.
Yeah,
Do you have any
exactly.
control over it once it's been expelled?
Doubt it. To be honest, I've never really
Do you normally-
created this kind of charged.
You still have a Tupperware box you can put it in, and then like,
Did anyone bring the Tupperware?
It's still got the blood in it!
We're off to a great start.
it'd be like 1,000 dead fairies in a jar. Like if you were to put fairies in a blender, that's what he could have created. We carry them out.
They could be listening.
This is why I don't plan.
He's in a blender.
Can I have a cookie?
You deserve a cookie.
I do.
Good job.
You can't constantly fire out this liquid. I mean, you've got to at least have a breather, maybe a snack.
Come to even more.
If all he needs is a cookie, then we're fine.
It is very fortunate you have cookie and Red Bull in front of you.
I'm ready for round 2. Needs to roll an athletics check.
Oh no. 0!
4.
Did you not take up your own? 0.
The 2 people that rolled zeros,
Yeah.
you just got an arrow to the abdomen.
Ooh, ow.
You're going to shoot the
God.
orb, yeah?
Oh God.
Can I come back to the other team?
-1.
Damn!
You 2 roll an athletics check.
Oh crap. -2.
-1.
You try and dodge out of the way of the ricocheting bullet and actually jump in front of Blaze's character, taking the bullet in the shoulder for her.
Chivalry's not dead,
There we go.
Dance,
You need to-
dance.
You're going to have to take a consequence or be taken out.
magic dance.
I'll take the consequence then.
Can he use his wand on the purple?
What, to fire at it or to poke it?
Seduce it.
What do we reckon? Fire or poke?
Penetrate.
Just the tip.
Do you know what I imagine you're one with a white tip as well?
It's got a lightning bolt at the tip now.
Yeah.
Tease it a bit.
The purple orb turns blue.
Ice attack!
Yes.
On the orb itself, yeah?
Yeah.
orb,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're going to try and freeze the orb to see
It's
the
gonna
power
hurt
inside
some
the
Or
cell.
freeze the rock and break the rock.
Stop helping, you're not there.
We can try and freeze the rock too. Try and go for the whole thing.
Yeah, just the whole thing.
Just the whole
the whole
thing.
thing,
Because
yeah.
that's what Van would do if he was here.
That telepathy, so strong.
Out of your hand comes sort of like ice cold water that just sort of like moistens the entire area in very cold water. You got the orb soggy.
Moist.
Surely my
Yeah.
fear of failure is
Yeah.
going to kick in anytime
Yeah.
soon.
You definitely created ice,
Yay!
but as you sort of like went like that, it spreads up your own arm.
Oh shit!
And so now your hand, all the way up to your elbow, is encased in sort of like half an inch layer of
Put
ice.
it in the orb!
Yeah, stick it in the orb. Well, I broke a couple of its fingers with my fist. Shall I try again?
Yeah.
Roll for might. If you hit it too hard though, and your arm is covered in ice,
Oh, my arm's going to shatter.
But you did better with only
Might
one
is
arm.
not my best of strengths.
But I don't defend that.
Arms or lack thereof is not your best friend. You lose an arm in this one as well.
Oh. Oh, no, that's not too bad. That's -1.
as you sort
There's
of
no car here.
punch, you sort of like aimed a little bit too low, and you've chipped part of this bit of ice off.
So it's kind of like
Your pinky. You just your pinky.
pretty much.
The thing is, you haven't got a lot of feeling in your arm, so you're not sure
have the extent of the damage yet.
Yes.
I'm not going to try that again.
Is this your finger?
Well, if you roll an athletics check.
I don't particularly want to lose a
Oh,
hand.
the arrows.
Be
Minus
excellent.
1. Does my hand fall off?
I got +1.
All
So
of
was
you
your
get hit with an
athletics.
arrow. This arrow hit you in your bullet wound.
Oh no! Oh, that's going to hurt.
Careful with punchy stones, loose finger, not good.
Stronger.
But his finger was already frozen.
Problem is, if orb liquid, lose container, liquid go
Use
everywhere.
proper sentences!
But if orb liquid goes splosh, no more gate by
Stop
the way.
breaking God.
Maybe not. If liquid have keep form,
The better sentences you use, the easier it'll be.
Trees!
if liquid have
Trees
keep form,
everywhere!
then maybe gate keep form.
Curious to me,
No, you
if this
called the
corporeal
rock to fall.
spherical object were to
Can I
use
use
its
a
atonement
paper
field,
for the rock to fall on her?
If you have
Yes.
your bags, do you have the Tupperware box?
The fuck?
A rock fell from nowhere
Right. Yeah. Okay.
and just knocked you over.
Cool. Right.
Those ribs are gonna hurt.
Scribble.
Scribble eyes.
Scribble.
Shoot him in the balls.
Squirrel form, activate.
Need squirrel power now!
As he was running towards you, you stepped up onto one of his legs, put your arm on his shoulder, and sort of like rolled over him. What does everyone want to do?
Set him on fire.
I want to grab him by the wrist and stab him in the throat.
Okay, you've grabbed him.
I'm doing the hex with the grab.
Just do a roll. Don't add any skills to it.
0.
All of the bad luck from the previous hexes on the guards seems to have come back on you.
But wasn't that day? Because it's been like 2 days now, so surely it's like fizzled out.
You didn't do anything that led you
Yeah,
to have
exactly,
bad luck.
so it's just fizzled out.
It doesn't fizzle
It
out.
does fizzle out.
And the ground beneath you crumbles, and you sort of like find yourself stuck in a small hole in the ground.
Can I stab him anyway?
You're gonna sort of like try and
Yeah, as I go down.
roll another athletics check.
And 2.
As you try and stab him, you've just dropped your dagger.
Mine.
I'm gonna stab him and set him on fire.
As you sort of like go to stab him, the dagger just sort of like drags along his hide. It doesn't actually pierce his skin at all, and the fire seems to completely unaffect him as well.
Try and cut his Achilles.
Yeah, roll for fists. Again, the dagger just glances straight off of his hide.
Can I try again then with the iron dagger?
So like where you scrape, there's blue sparks, but you're not really cutting very deep. He sort of like hits you with a glancing blow to the chest, which just pushes you against the floor. Take 1 physical stress. To try and sort of
Just
like
gonna attack
occupy.
me.
Yeah.
See what I can do.
Go ahead, go for fists. He's a lot stronger than you at the moment.
Oh my.
Can I try and distract him by trying to fireball him in the face or something like that?
You've accidentally created sort of like the illusion of fire.
You know when you go to those furniture shops and they haven't got a real fire
They've
going?
got a lightning fucking.
Yeah, you've made one of those. What are you planning on doing?
Stabbing him in the eye.
Well, he's an ogre. Ogres are quite tall. They're probably about 7 feet.
Just go for the balls.
Yeah, can I just stab him in the balls? Steven?
He just grabs your wrist and doesn't let go.
Everyone duck, I've got the gun out.
Can I get the dice ready for a duck roll?
I think it just clips his ear as it goes past.
Can I stab him with my upper hand? That would be -2.
He punches you in the face. Yeah.
Just duck and headbutt him in the balls.
Yeah.
You want to headbutt him in the balls.
Why not?
Just me and her try and grapple him from behind then if we combine our stealth.
So 0. What did you get? 1. Both use a fate point you didn't notice. You're both going to attempt combined grapple, sort of hold him down. So you need sort of like a combined score of 6 or 7.
I'm on 5.
Oh jeez.
Don't get a negative roll.
Nope.
Do you get a -2?
3.
Would you like to help?
Yes!
What are we on?
I'm not entirely sure.
You can spend a fate point to literally just run into the two of them and barrel him to the ground. It's gonna happen because you spent the fate point, but we're gonna see if it ended badly for you.
0.
It ended badly for you. Hands away.
One of you, if you can. Dagger, I believe in you, darling.
You're gonna get a bonus because he's on the ground and being held down by -1. Probably got time for one else of you to give it a go.
It really works well for you.
Okay, I'll give it a go. You were saying?
Fucking
Would you like
squirrels.
to fire your gun into the other eye at point blank range? 1. You literally held your gun to his eye and fired. The eyeball bursts.
Yay!
And goo is dripping from it. He screams and sort of like just stands up. The three of you just fall away. And he sort of steps through into nothingness and you just see him disappear.
Oh shit, how's your arm, by the way, when he actually got off?
It didn't get crushed somehow.
Do you want me to
but
melt
looks, it's
I
still
can
there.
melt your finger
Probably-
back on if
It's
you
probably
want.
going to hurt like all hell when it's not ice, but...
But you know how to sew,
Right,
you can
because-
set it back on.
Once it thaws, if
Did
it's
you-
in pain, we'll get
Did
you
you
some
pick
ice.
up the finger?
I can't remember, did we
No,
pick
I
up the
had the finger.
You picked it
Of
up. Oh, that's okay
course.
then.
Finger. I was going to melt it back on and he got a bit worried about the flames.
You keep getting the
Yeah, in all fairness,
Yeah.
putting fire near a
Yeah,
completely
okay.
frozen over hand, that's...
Melty.
Probably going to put you into shock.
Yeah, or just melt my entire hand.
But I have your finger, so we can put it
So
back
if you lose
on.
an arm, you've still got a finger.
If I can't get it back on you, I'll make a pen out of it.
Or a pendant.
Yeah.
Could make quite an interesting magical implement of some description.
Yeah.
Could make a lovely conversation
A
starter.
focus point for your magic.
Oh my god. My poor finger.
I'll look after it
Rodolph
for you.
did a book on magic finger, so
Yeah.
If you become a teacher, welcome to Magic 101, and then just let loose your finger. As a warning.
I don't think you want to let loose your finger in a school group.
It depends what kind of... I didn't say they were teaching children, Tom. I said he was teaching a class. Adults take classes, you know.
Roll an investigation check.
Why?
Hmm?
Why?
Because.
This one.
Cool. Right. Roll another investigation check.
-2.
Cool.
Can we just keep rolling until I get a positive?
Sure.
We might be here a while.
Nope.
-1.
Nope.
I think that
-2.
luck's coming back.
-3. But I have a positive soon.
4! 4! Yeah!
Well, a lot of time has passed. At which point you remember, wait a second, a gold coin came through the portal after us.
I did, yeah. Stubborn, hang on.
There's an inscription around the coin. It seems that there's some sort of harmonic frequency you need to open the portal back.
I have no idea.
You do not know it?
No, what is
I
that?
think the squirrel might know it. Hands up if you're gonna sing. Yeah.
you'll have to remind me how it goes.
It's easy.
I have no idea what it is.
You'll catch on.
Yeah, I imagine you'll catch on.
The na-na-nas at the end remind me of My Chemical
Oh,
Romance,
no.
but I very much like
I think Steve's into. Would you
Oh
like?
no, no.
Here
Is
you
it
go,
not-
Steve.
So it's not
Right,
like
what if we
Chemical
change
Romance, I
it?
wish
Do you
it was
happen to
My
know
Chemical
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt?
No. Never heard of that.
Right.
You fancy a sing song?
No.
Steve, you're joining us. Fine. Bam, Tessa, Ari, Frank, Jazz, Blaze. Their names are our names too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes Bam, Tessa, Ari, Frank, Jazz, Blaze. Na 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 na. Oh,
As the final na goes off, a flimsy portal appears home.
Hooray! Well done, guys.
Disappointed. I wanted everyone to sing.
We don't know it.
You could have joined in.
No.
And as you step through the portal,
We're heroes, guys.
We are?
We are the 18
you
now.
saved
We are the 18.
one person.
Yay!
Yeah, we are officially now the 18. We came back, they didn't.
Is it
Yeah.
just because the A team probably died?
I was going to say, did they die then?
Well,
No, you don't know.
That still proves that we're better than them, because we didn't. It'd be better if we have died, because we would be the 18. Yes. You know, like when the king dies.
One thing is you don't know where they've gone or what
But
they've
we're
done.
hoping they've died.
You're hoping they're dead. They were your friends.
Instant promotion. They put us in the basement.
Yeah, we did.
They were ashamed of
We
us.
didn't really know them.
You're back at the agency, and you've got Lawrence with you.
when he wakes up, we'll show him all the pictures we did with his unconscious body.
Oh,
Look at the fun you had!
yes! Can we do that?
Can we just like have fun?
What,
and
a
pose
scrapbook of an unconscious
Yeah,
police.
yeah.
With the head of
Yes.
police, really?
Yeah,
Let's
with
think
the head
ahead.
of the Special Investigations Unit, not of the police.
Oh, okay, but still.
See, it's one of those things, we can do it, but we can't act that out.
Well, yeah, who would be the unconscious person?
Who would, if we had Jake?
Right, ring him.
Jake, we want to do things to your unconscious body.
Yeah, on camera.
On camera. Are you ringing him?
Yep.
On speakerphone?
Yep.